Terrible news strikes this ticker as no one could have seen it coming before earnings. The only glimmer of hope could be day traders as they pile into assets with high volatility. Usually a fast drop can mean a fast recovery, but we would really need a catalyst to be paired with it. Welcome back to the channel on this Thunder Thursday. This is ARCa, and let's dive into ticker symbol TTOO. Let's kill them. What is up, you guys, and thank you so much for stopping by once again. Let's go ahead and pull up ticker symbol TTOO right up in here in the 12-hour chart. Sorry, guys, it's just my dog going everywhere right now. Okay, so what you are looking at here, team, is the falling wedge that we were observing yesterday in the daily time frame. So I want you to notice here that, yes, of course, we got that terrible news, but we were on our way to the top as per expected. We ended up reaching a top side of 37.79, getting very close to the 38 cent zone, right? So, which honestly, it was headed towards our second prize objective, or I think it was our third, 41.27, right? Anywhere between a space of literally this zone here, 40.42 to 43.96. Got stopped right as the news actually dropped that they're going to do a reverse split of 1 to 100 come tomorrow, Friday, October 13th. Lucky Friday the 13th here, team. I am very, very sorry for those who are actually holding this asset, as this actually just was a massive rug and something that I'm not sure that was quite the best idea to do to their shareholders right before the earnings call, right, team? So it was speculated here that we were talking about a potential occurrence last year, similar time, October 12th to the 13th, where they announced that RS. So I assume that they, what I'm thinking, I mean, this is a speculation, right? You can go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. But I'm wondering if they actually have good numbers for earnings. I'm wondering if they actually have good numbers, and that would be the plan here. It would be the plan to run on liquidity, trap the bulls here, just really get this huge downside, and then get a massive recovery based on the earnings report. But I'm not sure if the earnings report is actually... wasn't today the preliminary earnings? I'm not sure exactly what happened, team. But yes, it could be speculated. There could be a bounce here. I'm not sure. But remember, I feel like this thing's going to get sold off. A lot of different opinions out there. I've been speaking to a few people, right? So I'm not sure what could happen here, team. But what I can say is that if we're playing the technicals per the trading book rules, then this would essentially still need a further downside. The first target, being the center of the triangle, would actually lead price action down to 9.95, and price action came down to 9.12, right? So now upon the top side of the target here, right, the top side of the triangle, then yeah, we would wait for another drop here to 6.48, which would take us to the bottom of this area here, right? So that's getting close to pretty much. Actually, no, it does have. Yeah, it would be all-time lows, right? I don't think the asset has ever seen. Yeah, it would just be approaching all-time lows again. And team, I'm not sure exactly how the crap this happened, but in order for this asset to get any type of recovery, seeing that the October 13th, Thursday, they announced it on a Thursday. They announced a reverse split on a Thursday again. I'm not sure if it's the same thing. But upon this call out here, there was, let me show you this. Let's see if this can work for anything, because there seems to be some weird pumps to the upside. So if you're still holding this asset, be sharp. You may be able to catch a little move up or somewhere. I'm not sure, but look at this, right? It was announced right here, and then come Friday, the last day, right, which was, let's see, Friday the 14th in this case, you can actually see that the price action ran up. So it reached a low of about 192, and the asset ran to 338 or 341. So that, sorry, team, not sure what the heck my son is doing over there. So, Yeah, it marked off. Wow. Yeah, that was pretty much, look at that. That was pretty much a 76 spot, 64% jump coming into the next day. I'm not sure what's going to happen tomorrow, but I'm just kind of putting it out there in the event to where you may face a pump to the upside and get a little bit of an opportunity to get out of the market, right? So let's just pretend that we did open up. Yeah, I guess let's just pretend that we would open up here at the 1083 mark. Of course, it's gonna vary because we still have the early pre-market, right? So let's mark off around 76.6% to the upside from the present moment, right? Or let's see if we can get it. Yeah, from the present price, sorry, 76.64% to the upside would lead to 1913, which is actually a resistance that I already had, a support that we used actually, right? This was the 1837 or 1838 that I was able to call out before this massive up run, right? So it would lead us to pretty much right around that target there. And actually 1913 or 1915 was in fact one of those very tight targets that I did speak of, right, team? So please just be very sharp here, as you may be able to get some type of recovery at this point. Okay, team, but what I can say is that usually day traders pile into this thing because they can easily run this thing up in fear, using fear, right? And using the news catalyst, they can run it up and run it down very easily, highly liquid. Okay, team, so be very careful with what's happening next and keep sharp here and know that there may be another opportunity, but there also is the potential to fulfill the technical target of around 654. That may not happen because we already realized the center of the triangle, and that would be the most popular one, I would assume. Right, so this may actually start running up soon. Okay, team. So careful. That is not a guarantee. It is not financial advice. It is purely speculation, and hopefully it can help you in any type of way. Another thing that could be signaling a potential continuation to the upside or a type of little pump to that upside would be this here. This is a daily inverted hammer with a massive gap all the way up here, right, team? So not always does retail want to, cover these gaps, but in the event to where we do get an upside here, then we do have a gap to look at from today, right? So now that gap stops at 2313. So now naturally we have a resistance range to observe. Okay, 1913 to 20. We'll come right back to that, right? So let's go ahead and jot it down just like this here. Come on. 19. We said 1913, right? Wow, that is just massive. What the heck? I guess this could be that pocket of opportunity, and if I do have a zone here to kind of focus in on, it would be 2129, as there is a small daily gap right over here as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and note that gap as well, and let this be the focus area. Okay, that there can be a pullback from that zone there, too. Right, so this marks off. Right here, 2132 to 2176. Okay, so yeah, that's presently what I'm looking at. There could be that opportunity. Okay, so please be sharp and see if we can get that. Another thing to kind of signal that upside is, yes, we have another bullish hammer here printed on the hourly time frame, just like the inverted hammer on the daily time frame. Okay, team. So, and now this is further into looking at what the heck happened here, right? So please observe the broader markets. This is the SPY today upon getting a negative CPI read, and also notice what TTOO ended up doing here. That is 100% curious to me. I feel like somebody knew something, right? I don't know. It's kind of upsetting. Right, it's kind of upsetting to use the broader markets like this, hovering over this hourly candle. Look at me hovering over this one here. See the same candle down there on the SPY, right? So it's just it smells like foul play, right? So again, team, I really feel for you, and I can't stress to you how upset this made me, and it felt like bad blood. Right, team. So in this event, yeah, using the broader markets for this drop here and announcing that RS was absolutely like a chess move here and kind of a checkmate on the shareholders of anyone, if anyone. So if this asset gets sold to someone else, probably better to do that, right? Because that original management, I'm not sure. It felt a little bad, team. Please let me know, actually, if I'm feeling like I'm thinking the wrong way, let me know in the comments if I am speculating in the wrong here, right, team? So just please, I would like for you to share some of those thoughts with me. But you know what I'm looking at here. You know what the potentials are. The 6-month time frame actually bounced beneath the 2.618 into that 9-cent zone. And I guess the only glimmer of hope here is that, yes, alongside the day traders, that is, right, that we have another potential drop to that zone of around 1277. I'm not sure if that's the same target here, but yeah, no, that's way below. Let's see, 1277. Well, I mean, we closed at 1085, right? So that's going to gap down beneath the 2.618 since it's the 6 month here. So yeah, we're currently sitting around here, right? So if it does, man, if it does get a downside here, yeah, remember, team, that 6-cent zone, 680 maybe, could be very important. And then maybe a bounce to the upside here to fulfill what we ended up observing from the last RS, right? So please keep that in mind. And just be sharp out there, okay, team? So one more time to show you that we can actually gain from market structures and and siphon from the markets the right way, team. We can always look into that together, right? Then trading assets like this that are very, very small in value. They can get mangled in and out, right, team? So please go ahead and get in touch with me at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com, which is let's see, only 30 seats have been given here, okay? I can only do about 30 seats, and this was just about a week and a half ago that I promoted it. 17 seats have already been taken. Go ahead and get in touch with me and get yourself enrolled. I'll give you all the details, whatever that is, right, team? So then we'll learn to siphon from the markets in a different manner instead of using some tickers like these. This was a true shot against retail, and I really, really hate to see this. Please reach out to me, team. Any questions you may have, I'm happy to answer them. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I really, really, really can't. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios. Yeah.